amongst a sea of never-ending mundane podcasts, one lone podcaster sticks out like a bad rash you're afraid to tell your old lady about. The Chazmoshow. Join Al Chazmo as he features the very best independent artists from every corner of the globe.
All right. We are live. It's 9 p.m. here on the Bush Radio Networks. This is the Chazmoshow. Tonight we are sponsored by the Broadway Barbershop, downtown Mount Pleasant. $10, get your hair cut. Tip them fuckers. And iChazmo.com. Get all your iChazmo needs. iChazmo.com. And I believe, there he is. Well, maybe not. Can you see him? Bam. What the hell is up with your camera, dude? Let's try this
Sold
one.
my soul.
There I am. Oh, bam. Wow, it's insane.
I look real sad.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly is going on. Let's try this. Add. Bam. It's already in the government's archives.
Yeah.
All right, bear with us. We will be right back.
Solo journey of the victim, causing strife unto itself. Make the other betray beauty, seize the moment for itself. Journey of the victim will cause and strive unto itself. Make the other betray beauty, seize the moment for itself. Drink your cup of misery, drink your cup of misery. Oh yeah, well drink your cup of misery.
And there it was. That was Victim by God's Own Junkies, if you remember them.
Sugar.
And we have the one that sang that song playing some, what is that you're playing over there?
Meshuggah.
Meshuggah on my iPad, if you can hear that in the background. Let's get the camera on his ass here. The one, the only, Mr. Bryan Kunst.
What up?
There he is. All right, welcome to the Bush Radio. Check,
Okay,
check.
turn this off. Pause it.
There you go.
All right, sorry.
So, Victim. What was the inspiration behind that one?
I was a victim. Actually, I kind of was. I was, abused severely by certain people or whatever, and just kind of wrote that song out of kind of a warrior kind of thing, like I do.
So, Victimized, was this back with your affiliation with the Catholic Church?
No, it has nothing to do with religion. Actually, it was more, like a victim. One of the lines in there, like one of your favorite lines, creature, comfort, misery, is, that's how I lived, that was my TV, my radio, was the misery that I could get from, suffering at the hands of whatever, I could find out there, so.
So, set the stage here. What year was this when you were with God's Own Junkies? What was the timeline of that?
Oh,
band?
God, Charlie, that's, me and John got it together in, let's say, mid-90s, 96 maybe, 97. We didn't run into, into Jamie and them guys until, I think it was end of 97, fall of 97 maybe. I mean, Jamie's probably got all that shit down somewhere. I know I do too, but it's all packed away. But
Right on.
Me and John had like a bunch of stuff. We were actually Flat Grass Love before we were God's Own Junkies. But everybody thought it sounded like Fat Ass Love. So, we ended up going with God's Own Junkies, which was one of the songs that I had wrote about my buddy that, was into Native American spirituality. Still is. Great guy. And he kind of went into addiction and everything, and it was my way of coping with that, writing that song. So.
Right on. I was playing with some buttons here. There we go. All right, so tell us a little bit about this next song we're going to play by God's Own Junkies, Deaf Henry.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of ironic since now I am deaf in my right ear completely. I used to give John shit all the time about being deaf. And now, karma. Karma comes back around hard. Yeah, and I got like 2 hearing aids in right now. I got a radio signal kicking over from my right ear over to my good left ear, which is a pain in the ass because I really can't sing anymore like that. Mm-hmm. And I really would love to play music, but it's, I gotta save my ear, so it sucks.
Right on.
And I don't want to play pussy shit, so I don't play anything. And Deaf Henry is the way I named that. It was just off a whim. I couldn't, it really, at the time when we wrote it, it reminded me of sort of Deftonish and Henry Rollins a little bit. So I just named it Deaf Henry and threw that in there. But it was kind of a little jab at John and his deafness too. So, like I said, karma. Yeah. Here it is, Deaf Henry.
All right, here we go. The Chazmoshow.
Some kind of blood on my hands. There's this weird shaking in my mind. Oh well, this too shall pass. I'm a changed man, at least that's what other people I don't know say. Well, I'm a changed man. You better do it now. Suck it, never. Save it. Fuck. Why would I even want anything else? Not much more to have. Please don't leave me. Take all my pain from my heart, where my brain falls. Something good must have happened 'cause of some kind of calm on my hands. This is weird shaking in my mind. Oh well, this too shall pass. I'm a changed man. I'm a changed man. Yeah, I'm a changed man. That's what they say. My bloody rain has got me in a fight. Let's take this thing. Let a mile of your mind. Someone take the pain away. Fucker. You better do it now. Suck it. Never. Save it. Fuck. Why would I even want anything else? Not much more to have. Please don't leave me. Take from my pain, from my heart, where my brain. Take from my pain, from my heart, where my brain. Death and rain. Death and rain. Did you just say something? Give us one.
For much more.
If you smell sour gas, rotten ass, and a bald head, you're on a Chazmoshow!
All right, we're back. This is the Chazmoshow. We got the one, the only Bryan Kunst sitting with us.
What's up?
And we are going to open the phone lines now. If anybody would like to call, 989-433-6606 is the number. You can talk to Bryan. So, let's move on, shall we?
We shall.
So, in the late 90s, the Godzone Junkies breaks up. We won't go into all that, but we will.
It was actually 2001-ish.
2001.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Yeah.
Because we
2000, 2001, maybe?
Yeah, we got the award show, and then I think it was not too long after that, maybe not even a year after that, so 2001, we started up Devil State. Got with a couple guys from Oddfellow and John from Godzone, me and Jamie, and we had a couple different versions of Devil State, I guess, different people playing different stuff, but at that time, me and Jamie were super pissed about Godzone kind of falling apart, and yeah, it was a lot of anger, a lot of spite towards former members of God's Own Junkies, and we were using the music again as a tool, as an outlet, to express our rage, and it was incredibly fun.
Oh, you can definitely tell there's some little heavier darkness to Devil State than God's Own.
Right. Yeah, we definitely took it into a little darker territory, and it was a lot of fun when it was going on. I loved that. I mean, I loved the God's Own Junkie stuff too. It was really cool to play it, and I knew it by heart, and it was my heart and everything. But the Devil State stuff came from someplace that was even further beyond my heart. It was this pure guttural kind of thing. And, I really love the Devil State stuff.
Right on. Well, we are going to kick off some Devil State here with Now Near Awe. You want to explain that at all?
You're now near awe.
Here on the Chazmoshow.
We're sick of you fucking
Well, we are back. I hit the button and ended the stupid song a little early, but trigger finger here. Trigger finger Charlie here on the Chazmoshow.
You ruined my now near
Yeah, I did too. Ruined it bad.
Had a lot of flying away to do in there.
Well, it had 15 seconds left. So, now near awe.
Yeah.
How long did Devil State go for?
Oh God, I don't know. Not long enough as far as I'm concerned, but yeah. What did it go? Shit. It's all a blur to me.
Yeah, the years is it's hard to remember after
it is.
5-10 years.
I'm going to say that it probably only went like a year and a half maybe. I mean, if that. But the response to it from fans and kids and stuff like that was way different than the God's Own Junkies thing. I mean, not to take away from God's Own, because, that holds a special place in my heart too, but the Devil State thing, we had, pits. We had some pits with people, getting out there and moshing, and there's something about that energy that was just, it still holds this special place in my mind. Even if the years or the time frames don't,
Yeah.
So.
And what was there any difference in the writing process between bands?
Yeah, it seemed a lot easier with Devil State. We were kicking out a lot of tunes really quick in a short amount of time, and they seemed to be all pretty complex and different. What you're hearing on like the EP and stuff is only maybe a third, if that, of what we had. We had quite a bit more material than that.
Was that all that you put out was the EP, or didn't you have something prior to that too with like 3 songs on it or something? Or
No,
was
we
that
just
what I'm
had that
thinking
EP.
of? Okay.
And yeah, but we had enough material for another album, and then our bass player had to go do other things. So then we got together with these other kids, me and Jamie did, and then I ended up bailing out, and Jamie formed and the Sky Went Red, and they went on for quite a few years, I believe. Now,
Yeah, they're out for a while.
Now Jamie's in Beast in the Field, sweet ass stoner rock.
Yep, and you can see them at Louis. We just don't know where Louis is.
Yeah, I don't know where Louis is.
I have no idea.
Out of the scene.
I'm guessing
grid.
maybe Saginaw, but don't quote me on that. What'd you say this track number 1 was?
I believe that's Faced.
Faced. Let's give her a listen, and we'll be back.
Devil State, Faced.
What's going on, brother?
Not a whole lot. How you been?
Oh, not too bad. Just out working.
You enjoying that swimming
Yes,
pool
sir.
yet, or what?
No. They actually were out today. They set the pump up. It's not wired up yet, but they hooked the wire up, plugged it in so the pump would work.
Right on.
And, of course, it kept popping the circuit breaker, but they put chemicals in the pool. They swept the pool. It went from brown to green. It started showing a little blue, and it kept popping the breaker, so I had to unplug it. So hopefully that damn electrician will show up the next day or two to wire that bitch up.
Good luck with that. Hopefully.
Yeah. So they come out yesterday, poured all the concrete around the pool. They came out today, cut all the breaker lines in it, or what you want to call them, all them lines you got to have in it. Oh, yeah, it looks good, man.
So you probably won't be swimming in it this season then? Or you might?
I don't know. If we can get the electrician out there, get the pump going, we'll be cleaned out hopefully by the weekend. So
right on. Be cutting her clothes.
And then we might get into it for a minute. I don't know. Depends on how warm it is.
Right on. Right on.
Hell yeah.
We are.
I'll get the water up to 8 degrees. I'll get in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got Johnny Gearjammer on the phone with us.
That's right, bitches.
And we have my buddy Bryan Kunst from God's Own Junkies and Devil State in the studio. He's in the green room right now.
He's such a coot.
That he is.
Sorry. Couldn't help it.
Right on. And
great.
at 10 o'clock, I got another in-studio guest that's waiting in the green room. My buddy Gary, former drummer of Mindseed.
Sweet.
My current in-house drummer, I guess you could call him.
Your current lover.
In-house drummer.
Oh, I thought you said your current lover.
No. That could only be you, John.
That's right, baby.
Or should I say Skippy?
That's right, Skippy Spankerman.
Dirty fucker. Yeah, but you've been to Mount Pleasant, right, John?
Yep.
All right. Well, there is a website now you can go to called The Best of Mount Pleasant. It's bestofmp.com. Go there. You can find all the best of Mount Pleasant haircut, salons, anything. A buddy of mine is running that. Him and his cousin. So definitely check that out, everybody. You too, John.
I will. I will check that shit out. We're actually we're talking about our 1 year. We were wanting to do something not real drastic, but we talked about getting something local. Get a hotel room with a hot tub and a fireplace. It's like, man, that's fucking during Spartan football. So there's nothing local, dude. So it's like, well, let's check the casino. Holy shit, them rooms are expensive, buddy.
Oh yeah.
$300 basically for a night, but we might wind up there for that.
Right on.
Our actual anniversary's on a Sunday this year because of the leap year. So, but we're gonna go probably the weekend before.
Right on.
The weekend. Cool. That'll be my son's birthday and shit. It'll be getting close to Thanksgiving, so.
Yeah,
we don't really want to be doing that on Thanksgiving,
yeah.
That weekend.
Nah, Thanksgiving on the res is no fun.
Yeah.
This is my buddy Brian. Brian, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny, how you doing?
Not too bad about yourself, man.
Doing pretty good.
Good deal.
Yeah. So,
I got my period today.
Excellent. So we know we're not pregnant, thank God. So
that's right.
All we need is another one of you running around.
That's right. There's already one. I mean, shit.
So
I got a mini me too.
Oh yeah.
He's not as bad as me because he's still young yet.
Give him time to
he's
grow
definitely
into
daddy's boy. He's going to be 12 this year.
Oh, yeah. They grow up fast, man. Real fast.
Oh, dude, you ain't kidding either.
Some say not fast enough.
I'm holding his ass in my arm. I used to take my earring out of my ear. I had to have a piercing, and I just take the ball off the hoop there. I'd pull it out. The hoop was close enough that I could stick it on his earlobe. He was a baby. I got pictures of me holding him. He's got his eyes closed with his pinky in his mouth. Got my earring in his ear. Look at my boy right there.
Plug him in down there.
Oh, I'm out.
You're over here.
Oh, I'm over here.
Yeah, I moved you down. So if you guys come up this way, you have to give me a shout, and we can have you in the studio and just record something for the show if it ain't a Wednesday or whatever.
Well, I'd definitely be on a Saturday because of my work.
Right on.
Yeah. So she's switching over to third shift after this week. So
right on.
We definitely won't be a Sunday, but I work Friday nights, get out of work Saturday morning, so it'll be one of them deals where I go home, get a couple hours of sleep, get my ass up, and we motor around out of town. So
yeah, right on.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
He's making me nervous. You're too close, dude.
Why?
He's got devil horns behind me or something. I don't know. He's touching my head. It's mayhem in here, Johnny.
That's not devil horns behind you. That's devil pecker behind you.
It's a funky-looking pecker, man.
Gun tell you one is still going in.
Huh? Haven't heard Stacy complain, I guess, but really don't hear much from her. But, yeah, so Johnny Gearjammer, everyone. And we are going to play another Devil State tune here. You're more than welcome to hang on, Johnny, and listen. I think you might be able to hear. Okay.
I'm
not sure if I have this set up right where we could still talk and play the music, but I think I need another fucking computer. I got 2 going right now, but it's still
3.
Not enough.
3 if you count that one.
Well, that really ain't doing shit.
Wow.
But, yeah, and then I'm playing with the wrong mouse for the wrong goddamn computer. But, yeah, we played that. Nagal, you want to explain Nagal to us?
Well, okay. Well, not really. You know, it's kind of a mysterious force.
Well, not necessarily, what Nagal is, but the song.
I wrote Nagal as kind of an angry song towards people that just kind of trance through life and, abuse the earth and those around them and just live in a good way, a way that has heart. And, it was a call out to that mysterious force, creator, whatever you want to call it. And, it is what it is.
All right, and it is Nagal here on the Chazmoshow. Can you hear that, Johnny?
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll be back.
Johnny, rocket!
Yow!
Let's battle!
So there you have it. How did you guys did a lot of that with like the beginning and endings of your tunes? When you played out live, you would do that too. Did you have the sound guy cue that up, or did you have a certain guy that knew your songs to cue when it had to go? Or
we had some sound guys that knew how we ran stuff. Jamie would have like a CD, and he'd say, "We're going to play this between this track." We'd give them a set list, and they'd put in samples or whatever we needed to have put in. We used to do all kinds of stuff starting out our shows. Tried to switch it up all the time.
Right now,
cool.
It was quite a sight to behold. John up there, you up there, your bass player. I mean, the energy. It was a very high energy. Good times, good show, good shit.
Thanks, man.
We have Bryan Kunst with us in the studio, and we have Johnny Gearjammer on the phones.
We got Gary over here, too.
We got Gary over here, too, which 10 o'clock here, we're going to play another tune. We'll have him all mic'd in and cued in on the video. So say hi to Gary, Johnny.
Hi, Gary.
He says, what's up? But,
What's up, man?
what's up?
Sorry to clear my throat there.
Okay, everybody. So let's see here. Let's out of the three, who would you pick? Barack Obama, Mitt Romney, or Roseanne Barr? Johnny?
Roseanne Barr.
Brian?
I declined to answer.
Gary, what do you think over there? He's declining also. Yeah, I mean, if I had to choose, I'd probably vote Roseanne. Just to fuck shit up, I think she could do it.
I'm a Ron Paul man myself.
Hell yeah, man.
He's, I don't know. It's all bullshit, no matter what you vote.
Between him and Lucifer, the Antichrist, let's get it on.
All right.
Yeah.
So after Devil State, I knew Brian through God's Own, towards the end of God's Own and into Devil State, and worked with him at the casino there. And Devil State was over for I don't know how long, but we ended up, me and my buddy Roger and my buddy Tim, hooked up with Brian, and we spent a year out in my garage. Here's a picture of it. Circa 2000, late 2001, 2002, maybe?
I think 2002, yeah.
2002. So, yeah, that went for just about a year. And I think we played out once and...
Twice.
Did we play out
twice?
twice?
Yeah, we played both times up at Austin's shop.
We played twice up there?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I remember once up there.
That was when you were the Gay King Boyros, right?
Actually, we were... One More Left was the name of it.
Yeah, we played a Native American art shop in Manistee, and the one time, the only other person in the audience besides my buddy and his friends was this old elderly Native lady, and after the show she was like, "I just love your stuff. It's so good," and it was just kind of crazy. It was. Well, a totally different show from going from like Devil State shows to the One More Left stuff. Owl.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was much mellower.
It was cool. I liked it.
And you named you had one song there that we did. It was called "Angry Sex on an Earth Floor Basement."
Oh yeah.
I remember that one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yep.
You don't have that. You don't have that.
I have
like
it somewhere, but
good
not
quality.
No, nothing. I mean, we recorded every fucking practice,
right?
And yeah, I mean, there's nothing really. There's a couple that are okay, but nothing really air friendly.
Right.
Need to get you one of them tape duplicator things. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Ion makes one. It's for taking your cassette tapes and putting it into the USB port.
Right.
Are you still there, Johnny?
This is Bubs.
Hey, Bubs, what's happening?
What's going on?
Not a whole lot. Let me.
I'm trying to watch the podcast, but I think I'm a little behind of where you guys are actually at.
Where are you at?
Shit. Hey, hold on 1 second, would you?
Yep.
Hey, Johnny. Hello.
There we are.
I got another call, and apparently it's only letting me do one fucking caller at a time now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Huh.
Because before, when we did the show, I could have fucking 16 callers if I wanted. I'm going to have to look into that, but...
No, yeah, but yeah, they make Ion, the company Ion makes this thing basically it's a cassette, looks like a Walkman, and you pipe your cassettes through the USB port, and you can make the shit MP3. You do that, then you can take that old stuff you got, put it in a computer, and maybe tweak it a little bit, bring out some of the flavor.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I've been thinking around a little bit of that myself. I got some shit from back in the mid-'90s on a band called Scarecrow. Never did finish anything because everybody's too busy getting high and fucking. We'd be halfway through a awesome recording session, man. We were in the studio at the time. The lead guitar player owned a studio called Black Desert Productions, and anyway, we were down in there working on some shit, writing music, and halfway through recording a song, just fucking got done writing the song. It was like, let's record it. It was called "I Bought a Soldier," and oh man, he screwed that shit up so bad. About halfway through the fucking song, he was so stoned, he just jumped over and started playing karaoke to the CD he had sitting there. It's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. We're in the middle of recording and you're playing karaoke. What the fuck? No, yeah, bastards. Then good times, though. Yeah, never got that band off the ground.
Yeah, unfortunately that happens with a lot of them. You get them lazy bastards in the band that hold you down.
Yeah, had a couple like that.
That's what we used to say about Gary, but...
I'll get another one together.
Yeah. That's, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, slowly.
Yeah, I haven't really gotten too hardcore. I come up with a couple good riffs here and there, but I haven't really dinked around much.
I am actually working with Brian sitting next to me, the guitar player for the last band there that you heard has been out a few times. We're trying to see if we can't spark something there. Mr. John Robinson.
I'm thinking about switching over to bass.
I did because I wasn't happy with the other bass players around me. I didn't like the way they were doing it, so...
Yeah, do it, man. There's not enough bass players out there.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking sometime after tax season, probably, and drop $1,000 on I found a nice little PV head cab, 2x10 cab. It's like, I could get a 4x10 for $100 more, but it's like, god damn, it's 100 pounds, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting too old with that shit. Drop a Gino on a guitar, a decent guitar, you know, I can always swap pickups out.
Yeah.
You know, see where it goes. I got approached by a pretty heavy-ass drummer out of Lansing that wanted to start a country band, but...
Heavy country, huh?
I love country, man. Kind of a Zach Brown kind of flavor, but I just don't have enough twang to play guitar to that, man. So maybe if I could get into the bass, I could do it.
Yeah. Well,
you know,
country bass is kind of, I don't know. Have fun, man. Your hands are going to hurt.
Oh, no, I'll approach it like I'm in a metal band, dude. I'll be playing fucking... be all drop-tuned and shit. Dude'll strum a nice little twanger, and I'll fucking drop in with like a drop C, fucking... Yeah, it'll be fun. I'll be up there fucking doing backup vocals.
And they're all, oh, lost my dog.
Dog.
That'll be fun. Yeah, I'm a big country fan, man.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Ah,
but
You still got time, man.
there's still hope for you.
I listen to a little bit of everything but rap. I mean, I might drop a little, Eminem once in a great while, but other than that,
A little ICP every now and then, maybe, but never know Eminem.
oh God, no, man, God, no,
You ain't no Juggalo?
no,
Well, you missing out, bitch.
no, I'm not. I'm not a hatchet band. What the fuck is that? Who's going chicken hunting? We's going chicken. What the fuck is that? There, really? Yeah, I watched it's like a behind the music thing from them guys one time. They're talking about how where they got the initials ICP is there's a gang in Detroit called the Inner City Posse, and they're talking about how they're big gang members. Them motherfuckers grew up in the suburbs, man. They're fucking posers. Little white rich kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give them kudos for doing their thing. I mean, they got their own flavor, but it ain't for this guy.
Whatever, you're a closet Juggalo.
No, sir. I call myself a closet fucking drag queen before I call myself a juggalo.
That's scary.
Well, there's that side of you, too, that they don't know yet. But
Yeah.
he looks good in those pumps. His hairy legs.
That's right. I was going to dress up as Mimi from the Drew Carey show for Halloween one year, and I still ain't done it yet.
That'd be good.
Won't be this year. I got to wait until my goatee's longer before I do that. Shave that shit off, and it's coming back pretty good. It's got a lot more gray in it now, though.
That's why I try not to grow mine out too big. I have kind of a beard, but I keep it trimmed because she gets fucking gray if I don't.
Yeah, I shocked the shit out of a lot of people when I shaved mine off.
I commanded. That was your identity.
No. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
All right. Well, we are going to kick up another song here. I don't remember the name of the band here. It's saying D-Bomb, but I don't remember if that's the name of the band or if that's the name of the song. So we're going to check it out, and we will be right back with Gary on some vocals here with us, too. So this is the Chazmoshow. see us on the video. Give a shout out to Bubs. Sorry about that phone call thing there. Yeah, that blows my mind, man, because before, I don't know, I'm going to have to do some reading up on that, see what exactly... They obviously changed something. I'm going to have to pay more to get more calls in or something. It used to be $19 for 3 months, and fuck, we had... How many people do we have call in at once? There's 3, 4, 5 maybe? 6 at the most? It got confusing there at times, but...
When we did the old show?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yep.
Yeah, I decided when I start looking for band members to start a new band, I'm going to throw down some rules. Everybody's got to have their own fucking equipment, their own vehicle, and a fucking job.
It does make it easier.
Yes, it does.
That gallivanting people to and from band practice sucks ass.
Yeah, or giving people, equipment to use. Sometimes it's a big deal, but, when I become a store, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah. Anything else you guys want to talk about? We got Brian and Johnny. Gary's in the shitter, I guess. Green room.
Hope everything comes out all right.
Here he comes. We've resituated the cameras so we could get everybody in here. You got to scoot a little closer there, Gary.
Yeah, over. I got to sit a little closer. How's that?
There, you guys got to almost be hugging.
Put a wide angle on that fucker.
Well, it's my iPhone that is the other camera, so and that keeps trying to focus in, but Gary's fucking it all up.
Focus on this.
All right, test your mic out, Gary.
Sup? Seems to work pretty good.
So, yeah. You still smoking there, Johnny?
What's going on, Johnny? You all right?
Although Brian's mic is totally in my face, man. See that?
Yeah.
Yeah, hairball.
Well, choke that shit up, man. You don't want to swallow that. Spit, Johnny.
I told you to shit.
Hey. I did. I just didn't wash off. You took care of that.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Real.
Wow.
So, Johnny, what band were you in?
I used to be in Slight Case of Death.
I heard of you guys. I never saw you, but I heard of you.
I decided to take a break.
Was it, you guys did pretty heavy stuff, or what?
Yeah.
Was it all original, or did you guys do covers and stuff?
All original.
Nice, man.
It was a little bit. It doesn't really. I got all. I can't really explain what it sounds like. It's different.
Right.
So.
Well, I totally appreciate people that play original music.
Oh, me too, man.
So kudos to you for that, man.
I'm like the king of Metallica intros, and I can play fucking 20 different intros. I can never play a whole song. Number two just never interested me.
Yeah, me either.
So, I mean, I could do a cover here today. We used to do a Daily Truth show up here, Lansing, so we do 2 or 3 Alice in Chains songs,
Right.
Oh, wow.
Gary just lost his mic. Ow.
Oh, man.
God, bless it.
Remember, I only got one good ear left for Gary. You're tearing me
We
up.
took the Alice in Chains song, Don't Follow, and turned it into a heavy song.
Right on.
No,
It was pretty melodic like the original.
Go.
There's just one point where we just fucking kicking it, stomp everybody in the face. Blew everybody's mind when we did it, man.
Right on.
I'll watch it, man.
But, I took a break, and after May, it was going to take 2.5 months off and get ready for Crispy Fest last weekend. But I decided, about a month into it, that I was just going to step out of the band. Just had too much shit going on. Didn't have time to worry about the band stuff. So
Are those guys still going with it, or they find?
Oh yeah, they're still going.
Yeah.
They replaced me with another bass player, so.
Oh, okay.
They got the original bass player. I mean, they do the chords. He's a punk bass player. He's amazing.
Yeah.
And then they put in this other bass player. He's sonic lows and shit. I guess it's really cool sound, and stuff. They're going to show the 27th of October in Lansing, Black and Moon.
That's cool, man. I must. I've been out of it for a while. I missed it a little bit, but I don't know. It's too hard for me to do now. So I mean, what else can you do?
Yeah. My next sound's gonna be a little softer. I mean, it's gonna be without sounding like Black Society. It's gonna be over that edge, I think. Kind of doomy.
Doom and gloom.
Yeah, it's gonna have some fucking group in it too, though. I'm a group guy.
That's cool.
It should be like Doom Glam.
I'm a huge Dream Theater fan too, so I might kind of lean that way.
What was that? Dream Theater?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to wave at Bubba. He just texted me.
And my
told me to
biggest
wave.
influence is fucking James Hetfield, so I don't know where I'm going to go, but whatever, it's going to be heavy. It's just not going to be a lot of growly, screamy stuff. It's going to be actual vocals.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, there's a time and place for the growl, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that every song has to have it all the way through it, It's
right.
Kind of takes away when it's that way.
I kick the shit out of Lamb of God.
Well, he's free now, so that's thank God for that.
Mm-hmm.
One of my biggest issues too was being hold of all the death metal bands. Like, man, we were a death metal band. I got old.
Yeah, you gotta switch it up. Everyone's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
You gotta do something original, something, that's real, coming from you, not something that you're trying to emulate or whatever, try to be like. Just, be yourself and let it out. Hopefully it comes out sounding sweet, And if not, then fuck them,
Involved in they copy what's going on in the scene instead of trying to be original, develop their own sound style.
Right.
I'm old school, man. I'm 40 years old, been since I was 10. So, all about originality.
That's cool, man.
All about having my own sound,
That.
Oh, and I get a lot of people to go, hey, that's Gearjammer.
Or John, as you're known on, what is the corner, 5th and Main or something like that?
That's right, baby, that's right.
What do them lot lizards know you by there at them truck stops? What's a lot lizard?
Those girls knew me as the guy. Man,
that's not a good thing to say, man. That's a bad thing to start with. Retract.
What's a lot lizard?
And the old show we used to do, one of the other guys had their kid, their daughter or something, and they recorded it. She's like, "What's a lot, lizard?"
Good times, man.
Oh, yeah.
Good times.
Yep. All right, Johnny, we are going to cut you loose, and I think we're going to wrap things up here for the night. Have a good night, and where are you at tonight? Are you on your truck? Or no, you're at home, aren't you? That's right.
No, I'm trucking.
Oh, you're trucking.
Yeah, I work all night, man.
Okay, you on I-94 or?
Yes, sir.
You stopped.
I'm in Indiana, getting ready to get off the highway and head south for Lafayette, home of Purdue.
Well, it's nice talking to you, Johnny. Take it easy.
Oh, yeah.
You drive careful, man.
Oh, yeah, you guys take it easy and don't do nothing I wouldn't do.
Right.
If we do, we'll name it after you.
All right, good deal.
But it'll be coming out of Gary's butt, probably.
You're a sick bastard.
All right.
Wow.
With that, we'll leave it there, I guess. Have a good night, Johnny.
All right, you too, guys.
See you, man.
See ya.
See it.
Johnny Gearjammer. In the studio here, we got Brian and Gary, who has looked up maybe twice. He's,
3 times, man.
He's in love with
But
his
I-
iPhone. He can't.
I waved
he can't,
at Bubba.
He can't
Yep.
not be.
I'm texting Bubba, man.
Oh,
Bubba's
wow.
all texting me. You hung up on his ass earlier, so
Well,
what do you want?
he hung up on me. Actually, I put him on hold.
Well, yeah, you can call and then put somebody on hold. What are they going to do?
He can call
He
back,
said,
can he?
He said
he can
3
call back
minutes
now.
he was on hold. He can call back now, Bubba.
Well, yeah, Johnny's fucking
Go ahead,
long-winded.
call back.
But
Talk about salmon
let's,
fishing.
run through the sponsors real quick. We got Broadway Barbershop, Mount Pleasant, $10, get your hair cut. Maybe a happy ending, I don't know. I'm not quite sure how it works there.
Cut my hair, man.
Best of Mount Pleasant, go to bestofmp.com, find the best of everything of the city of Mount Pleasant. And B's Music Shop, go down there for all your music needs. And let's take a phone call here from, I believe, Bubba.
Booty, booty. That's kind of neat, man.
Caller, you on the air?
Hello, this is James, mate. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing? James, was it?
Not too bad, yes. I'm sitting in England watching the telly. It's not bad.
You like the show, do you?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's drug on for a bit, but, you know, then I've been paying tune to it. It's not bad at all.
So, how you liking the Devil State music and God's Own?
It's not bad, but, you know, it's not my cup of tea, really. It's kind of, a bit hard.
A bit
You know,
hard.
I like the Beatles and stuff like that. You know,
It's
a little
dated.
bit more
It's dated.
mellow.
Yeah.
So
I
you're
don't want to be like I'm on crack or something, having to keep up with it.
so you're more into like James Taylor and that kind of shit,
Oh yeah, listen to today how it's did. It was good.
or One Direction maybe? Is that your cup of tea there, James?
Oh no, not One Direction. It's just there's no vocal abilities on it because it's just screaming.
You sound like you're from Liverpool. You have that Liverpool accent about you.
I sort of it.
I haven't understood a thing you've said. Really, I mean,
I think he said something about Bubba.
Well, then, it's that easier for you to understand. Maybe put a different English dialect on it for you. Maybe that'll help you out a bit.
Is this Fat Bastard now we're talking to?
I said, get in my belly. This is weird because I'm talking and watching you guys at the same time, so it's a little bit behind, but I do see that you guys are laughing, so I'm doing an okay
yes.
job.
You don't have the volume on, do you? Because that'll fuck
Yeah, I
with
have
you
the
too.
volume on, a little bit.
Well, yeah, I don't
Not
have it
enough
too
to
loud.
make a difference in the microphone.
Right now.
I'm a PCA major, dude. Think about it. Come on.
Ah, yes. We
You're
are we are talking with Matt Shane, former lead singer of Dead Before Gone.
Mr. Sinister, Thunder
Mr.
Jack,
Sinister.
and Curtis and the Muted Sun.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Gotta love Curtis.
So,
When's the next podcast?
it'll be not next Wednesday, the Wednesday after. I don't have nobody lined up yet.
Okay.
I got to fill in the gaps for the next 3 shows, and then I got the Kincaids October 24th, November 7th. I have Brothers
it's been a
in
while
Music.
since you filled the gap, so that's gotta feel good.
Well, we were just up north not too long ago. Talk to your mom, dude. And your sisters.
Come on, my mom and my sisters aren't in the mood for a treasure hunt.
Well, they hunted. They found.
Look, it looks like a Winky, only smaller.
No, it was y'all. Looks like a Winky, eh?
So we missed out of it.
So, yeah, we were up north there last weekend. It was his dad's 70th birthday. Happy birthday, Clyde. He was the only one out of everybody up there that I had a hard time understanding because he talked so quiet, but he had that Yooper dialect so thick that, you know, there was a couple words I could pick out, and when he laughed, I laughed kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, my dad speaks a bit fast. And of course, yeah, he's got the UPS set up there, and trying the other day over there, went over to the yard and grabbed this beer over there and trying to get away from the bear and the dogs and the cars and the trucks, and it's just, he swears everything together, so it's cool. You gotta give him a little slack. He's 70.
Hey. He didn't look it, though. Looked like he was all, fuck, I looked older than he did.
Yeah,
Gary
he's a
looks
good
older
age
than
for
your
70.
dad did.
What the fuck?
Well, but, yeah, it was a good time. Good time.
You bastard. What are you doing this weekend, Bubs?
I am going to be, honestly, I don't know yet. I know we're going to the Tigers game Sunday, but with Hurricane Isaac coming this weekend, I don't know how that's going to fare.
Oh, with the insurance biz.
No, not the insurance, just the fact of sitting out at a baseball game in the rain and 25, 30 mile an hour winds. I don't know how
Actually,
that's
no,
going
that's
now.
not even supposed to come up this way till later in the week, I don't think.
Yeah, Sunday. And Sunday's the day of the game, so that's later. That's as late in the week as you could possibly be, right?
Sunday? I didn't see that, man.
I just seen it on TV a couple minutes ago. It showed the projected
Path
half,
of the path
and like
of the storm.
Sunday and Monday is supposed to be in Michigan.
Really?
Yeah.
Causing havoc.
Well,
just
I
some rain
still
or
see frickin' Sunday partly cloudy and blah blah blah.
You got to go to the
you're
Weather
just
Channel,
crazy,
dude.
man.
That fucking app you're using is junk.
I think you're just crazy, Bubba.
I watched it on like NBC Nightly News, so
I got you. Well, hey, I'm gonna take my
I'm pretty
kid
sure
out.
it's okay.
I'm gonna take my kid out on the pier at Frankfurt, like
Yeah.
probably either Friday morning, Saturday morning. So take yourself a 2-hour ride and come up to the pier, and we'll go fishing.
Well, it'd be about a 4-hour ride for me.
Why? Are you down in Detroit?
Yeah, I'm down in Highland.
Oh,
Right now, I'm in Ithaca, though, surprisingly. I
Really?
came home tonight after work to do some yard work and stuff, because I'm
All
trying to
right.
get my house ready to sell.
Well, yeah, I seen that on Facebook or something that you were selling your house. I didn't know you were doing that. Now you're moving down even farther south?
We'll be there, but we already have a house that we possibly will be moving into.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. I didn't know you were moving.
Not buying it, more of a renting situation.
Oh,
but
so
it's a
we can pretty
freaking
much-
huge house.
So we can pretty much count you out for a singer in a band then, I take it?
Yes.
Way to fucking ruin everything, Bubba. Put that on your shoulders, you prick.
Well, I do have to do some recording in Saginaw in either October or September, one of the two. I'm hoping October because I'm not going to have any time here.
Yeah.
I got to go to some studio in Saginaw and do some singing. So
Yeah.
guy wants to record some stuff, so I said I'd do it.
Right on. Well, I guess, ain't going to be able to form another band with Bubba unless I move to Detroit, and that ain't fucking happening.
You never know.
You never know. You never know.
I prefer just to jam and have fun rather than having to worry about.
Yeah, I
playing the
know,
show. What
I know.
songs
I
you gonna
heard,
play
I know. I remember. I heard that speech before, brother.
Band fight.
Band fight.
Band meeting.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to worry about it. It's
I
all
just like
good.
to have fun, and
It's
it
all
wasn't
good.
fun.
It's all good, Bubba. I just
Yeah,
had
we used to have
I
a
just
couple.
had to poke you a little bit. You see me poking you yet?
That was in Mindseed for a while. We
That
had
was
the
the
powers that be. Remember that game?
Yeah, oh yeah, the powers that be, yeah. Which was the two people that didn't have any power whatsoever. Which even made it funnier.
All right, Matt. We
I
are.
gotta quit.
What?
Huh?
What?
What were you gonna say?
Do what now?
Hey, if it's raining in Detroit, it's going to be sunshiny and fucking no waves on Frankfurt Pier on Sunday when I'm fishing, catching me a big old king. I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to send it to you.
Do it.
All right, I will.
Right on. All right, I'll get going. Maybe I'll call in again.
I think we're gonna wrap it up here. So maybe in 2
All right.
weeks, call in.
Word up. Peace
All right.
out. Word to your mother. Peace.
I'm changing your
See ya.
name, dude.
Changing my name to what?
D-Town B. D-Town
What?
B is what you're called now, dude.
Yeah, you're a white rapper now.
The white rapper, D-Town B. D-Town
Wait.
Bubba. Later,
All
man.
right.
See ya.
See you guys later.
See you, man.
Bye.
All right. So, Gary, any
Yeah.
last thoughts?
Oh, shit. Shit rolls downhill. Paydays on Friday, man.
Every other Friday.
Well, screw that. You need to get a different job,
I
dude.
do, but
It
Brian,
doesn't pay.
any other last thoughts?
Not really. I'm pretty much out. You know,
He
it's
just,
been fun.
he just needs
Good
another
times.
hug.
Good
dude.
times.
You know, it was cool talking about the old times a little bit. And, you know,
We had
anybody that's still out there that you know dug the stuff and supported us, thank you. It was cool while it lasted.
and as my buddy Jamie Berger says, don't ride a horse naked. So with that, we are going to leave you with Down to Earth, a God's Own Junkies tune, one of my favorite from the album. Check it out, and we will catch you bitches next time. See ya.
See you.
See ya.